of the Cowboys potentially trying to get an extra draft pick or two out of this draft?
I think it's pretty important.
I'm very confident that they will do this, by the way.
Okay. As we've talked about potentially going to a spot like Baltimore,
Okay.
30th?
the 30th pick, and pick up Baltimore's third round 93.
Okay.
So we're okay with that, right?
Heck yes. Heck
okay.
yes.
Like
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
He has an eye for those kind of
So
guys.
if you back up to 36, the defensive tackle comes into play.
Yeah, the
linebacker's in play. The corner's in play.
Corners in play.
And the offensive tackle, are we too far past that?
No, I think you might have a chance. Maybe a Morgan Falls,
or the center as well.
Because now you
or
got the 2 and 2 3s, right?
Yes,
so
right.
you can still get your lineman, your linebacker,
Yeah.
and your runner.
All right.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Good people, it's your boy Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk, right back. Like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? Happy Friday evening. What's going on with y'all? Look, I want to bless y'all weekend with something good, something happy, something optimistic. You know what I'm saying? I know every other day it's optimistic, it's negative. It's optimistic, it's negative. I'm trying my best to pull us up out of this rut the best I can. But like I said, I'm going to keep it real, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Before I get off into the content, though, do me a favor, man. If you want to join the team, hit the subscribe button. We're about 300 away from 25K. And look, every subscribe gets us close to that goal. Y'all been running it up. I appreciate y'all. Last video did like 19,000. So thank you. And let's get into the content, man. You heard those fellas over at 105.3 The Fan talking about what I've been the captain of. Captain, lieutenant, general, soldier, trade back. Why am I so big on trading back? Why do I need to make a whole video about why I want to trade back? It's simple. It's simple. We need every pick we can get. We don't have enough picks to fill this roster out. You know, shout out to my brother, Boss Cowboy. He been over there talking about that we're the king of the UDFAs. Yes, the Cowboys are really good at undrafted free agents. I don't know if that's a great thing or not, because we're bad at a lot of other things. We're pretty good at drafting. Pretty good. I'm not going to say great. We're pretty good at drafting. We're horrible. F at free agency. F. I would say D- at trades. We make trades that fill certain spots, but we never make any big trades. So D-. So, you know, in roster building, I'm maybe a C. And I'm going to say a C because of the success the team has. But I can't give you a B or an A because you never push the limits to get to that level to have the ultimate success. You just rely on, oh, we got a good player out of the draft. We're going to pay him. We're going to hope that these old players that we can get out of free agency and these bargain basement players we can surround them with pushes over the top. Never does it. Cycle continues. Here we go. So this year, since we're doing a rebuild, rebrand, retool, whatever you want to call it, we got a lot of holes because we didn't want to sign Tyler Biadasz or Dante Fowler or Dorrance Armstrong or who else has walked? Assortment of people have walked. Gallup is gone. Leighton Vander Esch is gone. A lot of people are gone. So we need every pick we can get. And listening to them talk, see, this is my thing. When I hear people from 103.5 The Fan talk, I know, like Bobby Belt, he's an insider. He goes into the locker room, he talks to the players, he hears things, he goes into the Star. Those other people, I don't know if they go into the Star every day, but they definitely have connects. They definitely talk to Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones, they can call them. They get insight and tidbits from people in and around the Cowboys. They do. They have more access than the average person. Now, there's a lot of my brothers that do content creation that have access that I don't. I go off my mind a lot, and I'm wrong, but, you know, I give you what I see. When I hear things, I pay attention to it. It is what it is. It ain't that deep. And hearing them say, well, what about trading back? You know, I would trade back. And kind of like being definitive about it lets me know that not only do they see what I see, that they might have heard it from someone else, that the Cowboys might be willing to trade back. Because if you go back around into the second, third, it's gold there. It's gold. It's not gold in the first round. In the first round, you got one pick, and usually that later first round pick is somebody you would hope to be a great player, but you don't know. But somewhere after 20, all the way up to about 80, there's players that are nuggeted in there, and depending on how you grade them, you know what I'm saying? So why not get many darts to throw at it? So I'm like one of these things where all of my mock drafts I've been doing, all of them, I've been like, I'm trading back. Usually I try to get somewhere within below our 24th pick, late first, like 30, 31, 32, and somewhere in the top 10 of the second round. And I'll trade with them. I think that's a good sweet spot. Now I go back further than that. So, trade back to about, 38, nowhere below 40. But, you know what I'm saying? About 38, 35, something like that. That pick is a sweet spot. So, look, I ain't going to hold y'all too long now. I just want to let y'all know I'm captain, team, trade back, whatever you want to call it. And I did a mock draft. I've been doing a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling it mock Fridays or nothing like that. It's just one of those things where some players that I've been eyeing, and with the holes that we got in this team, I think I did pretty good. I would love for y'all to put y'all version of maybe a top 3 picks, or you can do a full draft or whatever you want to do in the comments. Let me know. But I'm gonna read off my players, give you my reasons, and then hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday. I'll put it on the screen. Mock draft, PFF. I did a trade with the San Francisco 49ers. They are round 1 at 31. Chose them because the 49ers have way too many picks and their roster is way too good. Yes, their roster is probably better than ours if you want to just keep it funky. And all of those picks ain't going to make that team. You got to think about that when you're trading back. Is it a team that be willing to do it? Not just in the mock draft simulator. I think San Francisco will be willing to package some picks to get 2 or 3 players that can actually make the team, because I don't think that 8 players can make their team. I think 4 can, maybe 5. They don't have a lot of holes. They have depth too. So I was like, look, we can come back to 31. We come back to 31. Y'all go up to 24. Y'all go get somebody y'all really, really want. And then I can go get those picks round 3, 94. So we go from round 1, but we go to round 3, 94. We get our 4th round pick that we gave them back. Thank you, Trey Lance. So we get our original pick back, and we get round 6 to 11. I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that y'all say, you just jumped out of the second round. But no, we still have our second round pick. So here we go. Round 1, Braden Fisk, defensive end. Just incredible motor, fast, pass rushing. I think with the hole we have at defensive tackle, with the currently the miss of Mozzie Smith, I think Mozzie can grow into our 1 tech. Just continue to grow your weight, gain your weight back. Don't worry about it. And we can send Braden out there as a starter along with Oseo Dugizua, who's a dog. I think that'll be amazing starting 2 D tackles right there. Jonathan Brooks has already been linked to the Cowboys. I got him at round 2 of 56. One of the best, well-rounded, might have been the best back in this draft until he got hurt. But Dr. Cooper, the Cowboys surgeon, did his surgery. That's why everybody's connecting him to Dallas, because we love to sign a hurt player, especially in the second round. That would be on brand. And then round 3, when we get our 2 picks, I went and got Brendan Rice, son of Jerry Rice. I don't need to say nothing else. It's the son of Jerry Rice. I think that his pedigree, his bloodline, his lineage, he's not going to fail. He's not going to fail. He's going to be perfect. And he's over 6 foot. I think he's like 6'2". Not a lightweight receiver. I think he'll be perfect. Perfect complement to CeeDee Lamb. Then I went and got our center, because I know some of y'all going to be like, what about offensive line? I went and got Cedric Van Pran. And round 3 at 94. Perfect center. And I want to give Brock his chance, but if you bring Cedric in and he outplays Brock in camp, he becomes a starter. Then I went and got Cedric Gray, because although we have Eric Kendricks and we got my dog Demarion Overshown looking good, man. He looked like he put on some weight too. You can't rely on a rookie that never got a chance to play, that hurt himself, tore his ACL, and Eric Kendricks, who's 32. You need some more youth in there. You got Damone Clark, but you need some more youth, so you get him. Then I went and got Ryan Watts, cornerback out of Texas, over 6 foot. Cowboys don't like short corners. 200 plus pounds. I think he would be a great corner. He fits our mold. I went and got another linebacker for depth, Tyron Hopper. He can either be a special teamer or he can come in there and take Damone's spot. It is what it is. I double dipped at halfback, just in case we don't want to rush Brooks back. I went and got Jace McClellan from the University of Alabama. Just his pedigree of playing in Alabama in the SEC, he'll be a good depth back. And then, hey man, Rico and Douche, y'all better be on y'all stuff because we bringing in new blood. I went and got another youthful safety, Dominic Hampton, out of University of Washington. I think that'll be good just to add a little bit more youth into that room, even though I like our safety room. Then I went and got another big, humongous defensive 3-tech. I think he's like 3'10", Jaden Crumity, defensive interior, a defensive tackle outside of Mississippi State. And that rounded out my draft. Y'all let me know what y'all think of it. I just look, man, I'm team trade back. Whether you hate my picks or not, just let me know and say I agree in the comments if you made it this far. I agree. We need to trade back because we got holes that we got to fill. And if we ain't going to sign nobody, at least we like the draft. It's your boy, Mr. Rome. I'll holler.